Hello. I'm a little confused on how to start this video off, as if I'm being completely honest, it's been a few months since I've last recorded anything. March 31st of 25 was the last time I opened up OBS and clicked start recording. And it's a little awkward, you know, it's weird. I started making these videos as a hobby, something I just wanted to try, you know, going through the entire process of video editing and recording raw footage, combing through it, the entire process. And it's been truly enjoyable. And over the years, as you can tell if you go through all my old videos, it's a hobby I've kind of poured myself into more and more over time. And, you know, I've learned a lot, actually. If you go back to one of my first videos and probably compare it to the newest one I made, it's quite a comparable difference. Not even comparable, actually. It's probably incomparable how much different the videos are from each other. And it's a weird relationship I have with this now. I still enjoy it, and honestly, I love it. Every bit of it, even through the struggle. But I find myself lost and confused now on where to go from here. It's an awkward relationship, you know. I've always made videos pertaining to games. It's always been that in that sort of category, you know. I don't fall under the IRL or any other category of YouTube and making videos overall. And I think I've been. I have been struggling with just playing games in general, and as time moves on, I find myself playing them less and less. And even as I do play them, I find myself not opening up OBS and recording. It's weird. This relationship I have with video editing and video content creation is one I enjoy. However, it's been tough. You know, I make these videos as a fun side activity for me, for the sake of keeping memories and whatnot. And to be completely honest, it's, you know, I don't make money from this, and it's not a job for me. So pouring my time into making videos is just something I've been struggling to do. And you know, that's not the point of this. I'm just trying to say that I want to pour more time into this, as I find it so fun and rewarding to see the end result of all my hard effort. You know, it's weird, this relationship I have with content creation and whatnot. It's a hobby that I enjoy so much, but I just can't find myself to make videos. You know, once I start the process, it's a blast. Even through the grudgingly horrific fact that I have to comb through content, hours upon hours of footage, and select few clips to, you know, cherry pick them from the haystack that I'm pulling a needle from. You get what I'm saying. But it's weird. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I want to keep making videos. I want to keep that, you know, putting myself in this hobby, diving deeper into it, learning how to make better videos, how to color correct, create special effects. I love this so much, but with everything going on in my life, it's rough. I don't know how to balance this into my routine. I want to badly, but you know, it's a little rough. You know, as time moves on, I find myself creating more and more excuses to not get on my computer or play games and record and edit videos and comb through footage and put in the time and effort that I should be putting in. You know, it's it's kind of indicative on the fact that it reflects on other parts of my life as I find myself more and more unmotivated, I guess. You know, coming to the terms of what I'm currently doing with my life and going through with college and making videos on the side for fun. And at this point, videos are like my biggest escape. And every time I create one, it's like a huge, you know, monument, milestone, mark for me. And this thin line that I walk between balancing the rest of my life and video creation, it's a line I want to transform, but I struggle so hard with myself to pull it out of me and continue making these videos. It's, you know, I struggle to convince myself to turn on that computer one more time and not rot. I think the fact that I've gotten so you know, what's the word for it? I've gotten so complacent with how my life is that it's disrupting me in many ways other than just, you know, the obvious content creation. It's disrupting my attitude, my mental well-being, the spiritual state that I'm in, you know? I don't really know how to say this. It's just there's something in me that tells me I need to do more, I need to do better. And I'm trying to find that, you know. I want to embark on this journey where I can put in this effort. I will put in this effort to continue whatever I'm doing in my life. You know, with one of those things being content creation, as I love it. It's weird. You know, I think this is the first time I've really sat down and tried to think about how I feel and what I'm currently coursing through my brain and separating into thoughts and reality and words. I'm just kind of, in a sense, I'm free writing, except I'm spewing it out. You know, the last time I've really talked to myself, well, it doesn't feel like I'm talking to myself when I'm talking into a microphone like this, you know, into a screen, into the sound recorder app on Windows that comes with it. You know, it's weird. Yeah, you know, I'm lost in life. I really hit a slump. It's rough going through it. It's rough going out of it. It's gonna take me some time to really adjust and adapt to this new environment that I will be putting myself into. But it's a much needed one at that. When you know, I find myself making these videos, it's truly an escape room from reality for me. You know, it's getting away from all my problems. It's like playing games, except for the fact that I make videos playing games, and I don't enjoy playing these games as much anymore. Maybe that's just the fact that I refuse to play games and sit down and just play, you know, single player games at that. I've you know, booting up Slime Ranch for the first time. It's been a while since I've put my time in and really adjusted to a single player game to immerse myself in it. And you know, I just bought a Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I really hope that it pulls something out of me that I haven't been able to find in myself for a long time. It's something that I hope will reinvigorate this spark that I once had in me. This happy-go-lucky attitude I used to carry all the time. I really truly do miss it. It was something special. You know, it's a little rough going through this patch in my life, and I know that everybody goes through things like this. But you know, I guess this is kind of my form of therapy, in a sense. This complicated relationship I have with myself and trying to create these videos. You know, this feels unreasonably personal. But I don't know. I guess from now on, these videos will kind of be like I still want them to be a personal recollection of memories that me and my friends can look back upon and, you know, have a good chuckle at, have a good laugh at. It's it's such a complicated relationship in my brain that I want to, you know, unwind and untangle and figure out. It's weird in the sense that I'm going through so many things in my daily life. I can't slow down and really just process what's happening. You know, I am going through a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm not. So how do I fight the fact that I want to keep pursuing this, but I just can't find it within myself to do so? It's rough, you know? I'm struggling, I guess. Not I guess. I am indeed struggling. And I want to get through this, like as how I get through everything, you know? I've been through mental hurdles before. I've fought with myself before. I've had these ups and downs before. It's just, this is new to me. You know, I've never sat down and really talked out loud into open air nothingness. And I guess I'm not doing that right now, technically. You know, this will be uploaded and put online for whoever to watch and hear this. It's weird. I don't think I've ever come to terms of what I feel myself, and you know, I feel so, my daily life, I feel so invigorated. I feel so confident that I'm gonna be okay in the end. But truly, I don't have a plan for my future, and it's kind of scary. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, the plan I will make in the end. I do want to include content creation in that. You know, even if it's not even if I get 0 views, I don't really care about that. It's the fact that a video exists out there of me creating something, me putting my passion and love into something. It's beautiful. But the fact that I've been so complacent in many terms, in many aspects of my life, physically and mentally and virtually, you know, I know I'm capable of doing much more than what I'm currently doing right now. So just why? Why am I being so complacent in everything I do? Like, yeah, everything's going smooth sailing for now, but I don't think I've truly come to terms of what my future is going to look like. And you know, going through this point in college, this point in time where I'm in college, and you know, I'm at a turning point in my life. It's scary. It's you know, I'm doing things that are going to be unknown soon enough, and I don't have a plan. I don't know what my future's going to look like, and as scary as that is, I already accepted the fact that I won't. But you know, it still exists, the fact that there's something in me that wants me to get up, you know, every single day and be productive and keep pushing myself forward. But I'm struggling. And videos help that, you know, creating videos help that, playing games help that. You know, various things help that. But specifically, I want to keep creating these videos, but it's so hard for my mind to unravel this problem that I've created for myself, this complacency that's been existing in me since I've started college, and it's such a weird equation to solve, problem to get through. There's so many complicated twists and turns, and no, it's rough. As much as I've said it, it's weird. It's a very weird point in my life that I'm trying to get through right now, and I think content creation is such an important part of that I want to make myself this promise, this week promise, this weekly, you know, weekly upload schedule promise. It's going to dedicate me to something, put some pressure on me. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think I don't believe I've had anything that has pressured me since I graduated high school, since college started. You know, yeah, there's a pressure, classes and whatnot, but there's nothing truly telling me, like, you know, this is something that you will have to do, something that will affect your future, something that will change the trajectory of your life. it just doesn't feel the same as what it used to. So I'm trying to dig for this feeling, dig for this emotion, dig for this ideal that I used to subconsciously follow. I don't, what is that? Something as easy as breathing is what I used to follow, you know, that type of ideal that was kind of in the back of my mind. I never thought about it. I just did it, you know? It's weird. I'm searching for a state of mind that I've already been through, but I have no idea how I got there. And that state of mind is I think a big key, a big piece of a key that will really unravel this equation that my brain is currently going through with this problem of complacency I have and whatnot. You know that this yap session has kind of evolved from one thing to another, and you know, I really do truly want to continue content creation in a manner that I am able to be proud of, as I always am. But it's tough, you know. I have to love myself to be able to put that love in return into these videos, you know. There's a push and pull, and I feel like I'm trying to pull something that doesn't exist inside of me yet, and I want to discover myself in that manner, that I am able to, you know, wake up every morning and get out of bed and get on this computer and be able to just turn on OBS, open up Davinci Resolve and go crazy. You know, I don't think I'm a creative person in that manner, as I watching these videos back, I feel like I use and rely heavily on, you know, the fact that my friends are ridiculously and stupendously funny. You know, their humor is what I use to really accelerate these videos. You know, looking back, I've never really, you know, put my own spin on these, I guess. I've never put my own time into thinking about how do I make this my own. You know, there's a distinct line between, am I just making videos for the sake of it, or am I making videos to leave a mark and create memories in that manner, you know? Am I creating these videos just to upload them to YouTube for no reason, or do I have an actual purpose behind it, you know? It's figurative in the manner that I want to create something that I can look back upon and be proud of and have a good laugh at. But, you know, watching these videos back now, I am proud of these, but I think I rely too heavily on others in the manner of humor. And I don't rely on others enough in the manner of my own well-being. And that, therefore, that well-being that therefore my own well-being, I need to prioritize it to be able to keep creating these videos that I enjoy so much. But it's rough, you know. I live on a different schedule than everybody else. It feels lonely, I guess. Very lonely. Creating these videos 5 years ago. It's been a while. It's kind of ridiculous. And looking back now, I've grown so much, and I want to keep creating and recording content, but it's hard. I don't know what this video is gonna be. I think it just might be like a little yap session, precursor to my next video. I want to create an identity for myself that I can be proud of and continue uploading these videos and find my rhythm, find myself in it. I want to put my own spin on these. I want to, you know, make my signature. I want to do so much, but to do that, I have to find myself first. I'll try my best to hold myself up to the standard where I can upload at least one video a week. I truly want to commit myself to that, and I want to commit to it. Truly. I don't know how many times I've said truly at this point, but there's not a single doubt in my mind that you know, I will fail this. There's going to be hurdles along the way, you know, combing through videos, combing through footage, finding that creativity that I've so burnt myself out upon. It's gonna be hard, to be honest, very hard. And even though this video has gotten, well, not this video, this talk has gotten a lot more personal than I wanted to. I don't know if I will be making many edits or cuts to this. I really just want it to be raw and stay true to this entire thing. You know, thanks for listening this entire time. If you truly did, you know. God, I keep saying truly. No, I don't think I've ever talked like this before. Talked to myself, talked to a camera, talked to a screen, talked to anything like this where I've just truly let my, Jesus Christ, I keep saying truly. But where I just let my thoughts out, my emotions, my feelings, what my brain's thinking of. And this has been really nice. I really want to reflect on this and create videos that I can be proud of and continue it. This has been my escape, and I enjoy it so much. I hope I can live up to this weekly video thing that I'll be doing. Hey, thanks for listening if you have, all right? It's losing hair over this. See you next week. Peace.